getting the YouTube back live. So once I know this is live, we're going to get right into it. So in the meantime, I'll say this. If you know me, and you know me well, and you know what Major Key is, go peep it. Let me see. Are we live yet? Yes, we are. All right, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. And now, as I always said in the last time we've streamed, whether it was NCAA or Madden, you never know how long it's going to go. You never know what's going to last. You never know when you're going to be back. And I hinted at this idea a while ago, but it took a couple months of a process, and by that I mean one day in January, one day in February, and then one day in last weekend. But I figured out a way this would work, and I will say up front, the one thing that really sucks is the customizational part of Chell franchise compared to Madden. It's night and day. So the initial guys that we got in the prospect pool, they're the guys. And sorry anyone who got left out. There was a criteria. You had to play one game of midgets with me. Cud. Alex, because he was the biggest supporter of the past streams. And then PB, who didn't play midgets, but we made him be a backup goalie who can only max at like 81 overall. So he's different. But so yeah, it was a tough list. We had some guys. Obviously, there was a big hockey line besides Kennedy because, again, big supporters. So we're gonna reward that. But yeah, so you might be wondering how you're looking at the screen, and we're at March 8th, 2027. Now, before we do get into that, I probably should let people know I'm streaming. Do-do-do. All right, that looks pretty good. All right, let's just take care of all the technical stuff first. Then we'll explain how we got to March 8th, 2027, and that should give us some time to really get in the game because we're gonna speed run it. But I do. You saw how I have the binder process. I have a notebook for this. I did like private stream the other ones, so I could take clips and upload like what happened. But I think I explained some stuff really well, just in case I did upload that. Or I was considering like clipping it and putting it as like a pilot, but it was just kind of one of those things where it was I thought once we got to this stage. Well, I played one game just to test something out before we went live, but we got to this trade deadline of 2027. I was like, you know what, I actually really like where we are. This could be like a good starting point, and that's what we're doing here. So let's just put this to the TV and make sure everything's good with technical wise. Put it up, connect. Here we go. And testing.
Here we go.
Oh, that sounds fine.
And
all right, so So now that's been out, the episode is called How We Got Here because, again, we're at 2027 and we kind of need to, well, figure out how we got here. So pretty much all the prospects had to be made beforehand, and they range from like 60s to 70s, and they were tiered. So like Darrow was like a top 5 prospect in the first class. Sean was a top 5 prospect in the second class. Most people kind of mixed into the first class, and then Alex was in the second class. But we did need to get the assets for it. And the roster update, as I said, the last time I worked on this was in February. And if I wanted to do the updated rosters, I would literally have to make everybody again. So we kind of did our own Bruins trade deadline. But we did it prior to the season because I kind of wanted to tank. So here's really what happened. So we'll we'll just break it down and here we go. So, one thing actually I should say, right now our coach is Angelo Bailey. He's like the computer guy they filled in when Jim Montgomery got fired because they don't have Joe Sacco's rights. And I would say the camera's down low. I don't know about that, but I keep looking at it instead of looking up. Usually I have it up, so forgive me. But I'm just going to go. This is pretty much story time just to catch everyone up on the stream. So Angelo Bailey, he's just the guy, and right now he's currently here. He's definitely not a long-term guy, but you'll see why he's still here in a second. So first thing we do is trade Charlie McAvoy. I thought this is the way we can maximize our assets because he has high value in this game. And so it was him, Myronberg, who was like a prospect, a 4th, 5th, and a 7th for 2 firsts, and Brendan Gallagher from Montreal. I ripped the Montreal Band-Aid off right away because there was only 2 teams with 2 firsts in the 2025 draft, Calgary, Montreal. Thought Montreal would give us the better deal, so we did that. We traded Carlo for Joel Hanley in a first to Calgary. Then we traded Zaka and Kastelik for a first, but it was like a few years down the road. I apologize. It was only the next year. I think it was the pick we took. We get Kennedy. Or we used it to trade up or whatever. But it was for the next year. And then Tyson Barrie, Jared Tenorti, so we got him back to the Bruins. And then we waited. We had a season. After we did all those moves, so Marchand, I wanted to trade Marchand to Florida, but his no movement clause in this game prevented that from happening. So he stuck around for a bit. But at this deadline, we did trade Coyle Frederick in a 6th for that 2027 Florida first. So we gave Florida somebody, we gave them 2 bodies, and then we got that first. So that's how we still have that first. That's the only first we have coming up, actually. So we made the playoffs that year. We were 47, 26, and 9. Again, we overachieved after selling all those things. But again, in this game with Pasternak and Marchand, they're unstoppable if you've ever played this game. So, but we got swept round 1 by Toronto. We lost. I was like, okay, we lost. I was like, are we going to just lose and lose? Oh, there we go. We deserve to get swept. Edmonton beat Toronto in the Cup that year. The only award we got, Angelo Bailey won Jack Adams, which I guess he deserved. He was a good coach that year. All right, so this is where we get to the offseason of 2025. First thing we did was traded Brad Marchand for 2 firsts. One was kind of early and one was kind of late in this class to Chicago. We gave Connor Bedard a line mate. We got a first for Marchand like we did in real life, and we're chilling there. All right, so one of the picks that we had, I think it was Calgary's, that we got from Montreal, gave us the first overall pick. We took Canavan. He was projected like 3rd. We just took Canavan. We didn't care. Then, again, we did a lot of finagling to get the picks, which was kind of just a lot, I realized that the idea over this weekend was we needed to find a way to get them together. We separated the draft class. We kind of ranked them. So here's where we go. I'll say this. Canavan went first. Then Cole Flannery went 5th to the San Jose Sharks. Keep that in mind. Then 6, 7, 8 went Lee. So we finally introduced Brendan Lee to the Coach Mav world, so that should be interesting. Josh Ryan 7. Owen Kadire 8. Owen Kadire, he's the franchise baby. 25th was Sean Costello. And at 74th overall, Matt McDonald. That was our whole draft class. We was like our 5th and 6th last picks to get up to that 3rd for PB. So yeah. And because of all that finagling, we stood pat at that deadline. So this was our team throughout the rest of the year. Canavan was, again, first overall pick, so we did, so like logical sense, I think Gavin McKenna, if you ever played this game before, Gavin McKenna, you're better off just keeping him develop, even though he's gonna just join the NHL right away. But in this game, you wanted to develop. But first overall pick, we had a hole in the left wing. He could play with Pasternak, so Canavan made the team. And again, this team shouldn't have been as good as they were, but they went 49, 28, and 5, finished 2nd in the division, 7th in the league. They lost round 3, game 6 to New York Rangers. And the amount of injuries that happened this run, people were at 5 games, people were at the whole time. It was a lot. So I said it was a great run. It was unprecedented. And it kind of was mucking up our plans because I was kind of hoping our pick would be high again. But anyways, Dallas beat the Rangers in the Cup final. Now we get to the 26-27, where we're at now, but a few months before, still at the offseason. So here's where our really good year last year ended up working out because Morgan Geeky had a good development year. So we were able to trade him, the RFA low rye, a 7th round pick for the 4th overall pick, and Cole Flannery. We don't know what happened. He had some off the field issues. His value tanked. He joined the team. He signed with them, played in the AHL, which I don't get how he was able to do that because of, but it was the custom player glitch. I don't know. But so he played the whole year. He came up. So he got like 11 games in, so he didn't qualify, but he played with the team. His value just tanked. And then with the 4th overall pick, we took Sean Leslie. So we got Leslie and Flannery from that trade. So that was good because then after that, all we needed to do was we traded the 13th, 29th, and a 7th round pick for the 6th overall pick and the rights to free agent Sean Corrali for the 6th overall pick. That was to Columbus. With the 6th pick, we took Alex Kennedy, and that's how we got all the boys on the team. And I was really worried about that, but we did it. And I have trade setting on hard in this game because I say if you ever play this game and you have it on anything less, that's just stupid. This is one of the things you got to put on hard and keep it on hard. So, yeah, we got Kennedy. We actually, because of all like the moves we made, we did have cap space, and I was like, all right, we got to get a guy now because once all these guys get paid, we can replenish some of our prospects, maybe picks, by getting this guy off before he walks. So we traded for, we couldn't sign it because we didn't own our 3rd, but we traded a first this year we own, so we still have Florida's, but we traded our own first and a 3rd rounder for David Jurasik. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'll eventually will, but that's just how I've been pronouncing it for years, and I haven't heard someone say it in person yet. But he's also out right now. But he was our big new first D-man. But he's out right now from February to May, which is how we ended up acquiring Tyler Myers at the deadline. Just a nice depth piece to get in there. And we also, after I pressed the sim one day to get to where we are right now, JVR, he hit waivers. So now he's on our team, but he's in Providence. So that is how we got to March 8th, 2027. I see we had the first person join us. Welcome, person number 2. Even in person number 1, I'm pretty sure it is Brendan Lee Productions because I have it on my second screen. So I don't think that counts. But welcome. We just recapped how we got to 2027, to episode 1. But let's take a look at these lines because I think we might need to fix them post-deadline. So yeah, this is a problem. Oh yeah, we can. Okay, so Lysel, Patras. We get all green, so we want Leslie, and that helps us development. Everyone, yeah. So I like this. This is just Lysel, Patras, and Whistle. Wheeler was nice. Welcome, person number 3. Wheeler was he's a free agent in real life. He hasn't retired yet. And when I thought we were going to be bad, I was like, oh, I'll just sign him for cheap. He ended up being really good for 2 years. So I think he's in the last year of his deal, and he's been great. Beecher, Cole Koepke, Andrew Mangiapane, who I don't really like, but he was just a good fit, one of the free agent classes, and for not a lot of money. So he's been a good fit. Elias Lindholm, Brendan Gallagher, again, who we got as a throw-in the McAvoy trade, but I guess playing with Marchand and Pastrnak that first year kind of revitalized his career, because if you know anything, he's not close to an 87 overall, and I can't customize in franchise mode, so it's a bit different. Pastrnak, Leslie, Canavan, I'll tell you this. If you look at Canavan, his rookie year, he had 60 points, 71 games. Finished second in the Calder voting. Well, we don't know that, but he got beat out by only one person, so. And this year, he's kind of taken a step back. So, the reason I pull this up, the reason he had a tremendous, he went above his play level in the playoffs last year. So that was cool to see. Leslie, he's having an okay rookie year, nothing crazy. He's one of the younger guys. Him and Kennedy, who's the oldest and youngest, I'd say, out of the bunch, are both the youngest in this game. So I think Kennedy might be slightly younger. Defense right now, so we have Lindholm, Tyler Myers, Jordan Spence, Daniel Minoranev, Zadorov, Cole Flannery. Look at this. See, he was mostly with San Jose. Then he came up. He scored a goal. He didn't play in the playoffs, right? And then so his value just tanked. I think they saw him and they said, "Wow, we overdrafted him at 5th overall." And even though he's 21, he's that old already. Oh, maybe that's why. But maybe, I don't know. But anyway, maybe he's old. Maybe actually made him older than everyone else. But that makes me wondering if Lee, Ryan, and everyone else is like already 21 in the minors, but they still need to develop. Not everyone was made NHL ready. That'd be stupid. So, and then Swayman and Corpusalo are still the goalies. Bench guys are Klinberg, Corrali, and Vinny Lettieri. So, with our number one D, Jarosik out. I didn't mean to go back here, even though that would have been pretty cool. Our goal right now is we're going to just sim the rest of the regular season. Hopefully, I don't think we're going to choke and miss our playoff spot. I think we have a pretty good lead right now. And then here's my idea for how these streams are going to go. If there's like a must-win regular season game, or it comes down to like, oh, like we need to win like these last couple games to get in, we'll play. But for the most part, here's how it goes. Like regular season's like a sim thing. And then playoff come, we go through like a game by game sim, and if it's close in the third period and if there's any chance to hop in, we do that. But for the most part, we just go through it. If there's any like must win game sixes, we'll play. If there's any game sevens, obviously we'll play. So that's what I'm thinking for a stream. And then like, so again, it has to be different than Madden. That was the thing. Like, how is it gonna work? Because I can't just come here and play 8 straight hockey games. Like that's. Ooh, that's not good. Jeremy Swain with a broken hand to May 10th. Corpusalo time for at least the beginning of the playoffs. Broken hand. So who's the Guzda? Guzda's our third goalie. Hopefully you don't see Matt Guzda. Hopefully Corpusalo can get the job done. But again, Corpusalo, he's actually like, I think like dating back to NHL 17. Like at one point he was like the goalie prospect to have in franchise mode. And I think once you have that, like there's just something in the game. I don't even know what it is. It kind of just makes you like decent. So he's not awful. Excuse me. But yeah, so we'll see how this goes. Hopefully the streams will probably get a little deeper when everyone's up on the team. But we're going to play this playoff run right now. We just got Flannery, Leslie, and Canavan as the Mav boys on the team. I don't know how to describe them now. Because it was easy when they just graduated from UMass to go to the NFL. But now they've switched sports. I don't know what to call them as the boys from Amherst, but they're not that anymore. All right, so we did make the playoffs. I probably should have acknowledged that, but like I said, I thought we were already in pretty good shape at the deadline. A good thing that wasn't an injury for us. We avoided a lot of major injuries, and ooh, that's a bad 3. But why would they schedule us 3 games in a row? All right, 45, 25, and 12 final record compared to last year. So relatively worse, sir. What's points wise? It honestly might be the same. $45, 25. I might have went on the mic there. I apologize. So wow. The Lightning and Panthers, they had an absolute tilt for the division, and we got them round 1. So maybe this first stream is a quick one. We'll see. So we have the Lightning. All right. So we got to see where we just finished in the league. We'll check the points for the boys, and then, like I said, we'll just go with that formula, and we'll see how it works. All right. So where did we finish in the league? 7th. So actually, I think this is actually pretty wild. So again, we're in season 3 already of the mode. We finished 7th in the league each time. 3rd division first year, 2nd last year in division, 3rd this year. Because again, Florida's a wagon, so it's a challenge being the Bruins. I actually didn't explain why I picked the Bruins. 1, and honestly, I just wanted to screw Don Sweeney because I don't like him. So, and not that I'm screwing him anyway, but it was just like one of those internal things. I was like, I just want to prove I just want to take what Don Sweeney destroyed and make it good with my friends. So let's see, Canavan. All right, Canavan. That's kind of disappointing for his sophomore year, and he was fully healthy pretty much. Mangiapane, again, how much money is he making? 2.75, and he's been stellar his 2 years here. Leslie, honestly, though, that might be good for the rookie ranks. Oh, Flannery, not a bad little season. I don't like that 0 for a plus-minus, but... All right, Leslie. Leslie might win a Calder. All right. Good. Let's see. We won't know for a while, but not a bad start. All right. So, I told you what the deal is. Gonna go one game at... I thought I accidentally pressed advanced game because of the lag. All right, so here we go. Tampa. Houtanen scores in the first period. A scoreless second, and we hop to the third. Let's see. So we're getting doubled in shots. They just made it 2-0. All right, and 3-0, 4-0. So 2 goals is hard. It's doable in like must-win situations. But once I had 3 with less than 10 minutes left, we were just gonna lose that game. That's a bad start. But remember, we don't have Jeremy Swayman, so that's probably just an issue. Kucherov. All right, we scored. All right. Let's see how the Kucherov with the hat trick. I was about to shout out Tyler Myers, our trade deadline acquisition. All right. Let's get to the 10-minute mark. All right, we'll hop in. This is kind of... I didn't want to really do this, but maybe it would be good to set the foundation for what we got going as a team. Yeah, don't forget the camera. Oh, there's the thing. Oh, I can't see that. Oh, so I gotta go top right. Alright, so I might need to pause for a second and go top right based on what I'm seeing on my screen.
Picked up by Zadorov. Sends a pass over. They put the puck into the offensive end. Tampa Bay's got control of it now.
Oh, wait until there's a whistle go to change that.
The board by Hagel. Here they come up along the wing. Puck grab by Miromenov. Unable to reach that one. Sends the feet inside. And he denies that great opportunity.
Oh my God.
Vasilevsky's been so impressive, in particular in that last sequence, James, and he's out of gas. It didn't prevent him from making that save, but now he's going to get some much-needed rest as that puck
Oh, come on. Why would... Dude, that's a stupid CPU there. Good forecheck, Leslie.
Now a quick pass to Hagel. Slides it across. Shot. Swatted away with the blocker by Korpisalo. Maintains control of the puck.
The Pasternak.
Picked off by Pasternak.
Canavan, catch that puck.
Gets the puck over to Kiki. Oh, big time hit along the
Oh,
wall.
first Flannery appearance on stream. Oh, he's going to find Leslie. Leslie's calling for it.
Right there with you, James.
Leslie scores!
And the rookie gets his
What a debut on the string for Sean Leslie. He rips one home. And we got a 1-goal game here late in game 2.
That goal is going to do nothing but give him confidence.
Sean Leslie, the first goal of his playoff career.
Well, this is just a fabulous shot. When you're in that high slot area, you know that you're going to be close upon quickly, so you got to have a quick release.
Good.
That's the first thing. And the second
That,
thing
I
is
don't know.
accuracy.
I've seen Leslie play hockey. That kind of looked like Leslie, if you ask me. All right.
Boston's got to be feeling confident now, getting that one back.
Try to fix the
Cheryl.
camera. I
They
do.
put
I
the
can't.
lock
Oh, I
right.
do got to see that. All right. So let's fix this real quick. I might disappear. Wait, what? Why did that change?
On the opponent, James.
I figured it out. I moved the, I moved the chat display first, not the camera. Throw it back. Oh, get to that quick.
Picked up along the boards by Lindholm. On the one-time.
Oh.
Spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James. Vasilevsky's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
Pushes it across to Gallagher. Less than a minute to go now. We are at regulation. Forward pass on the play, and the puck leaves the zone. Picked up along the wall by Myers. And he slides it quickly.
Oh, to Flannery.
Here's a pass to the middle.
Canavan. Oh, Canavan was trying to get some extra space.
Can't get the shot off.
Oh, Canavan with a good poke check. Canavan, come on. Leslie, good body. Come on. Oh. Pause real quick. Gotta pull the goalie because we only have 20 seconds left. And this is our last chance. Come on. Why are we losing the puck so bad? Oh, Leslie saves it on a goal, probably. Really? Alright. Terrible puck control in that game. But alright, it was good to go in there and feel the boys out. It was a good effort. Again, we're playing a team with 120 points. They're a good hockey team. We're not a franchise yet. We're just... Again, we're in the middle of 2027 already, but you just joined us at the right time to be in this this stream. AHL boys made the playoffs. Good for them. All right, we need a win. If we're on 3-0, I'm not gonna play yet. Canavan got the scoring going. Gensel and Point afterwards. All right, Lindholm. Come on, boys. Let's get a win. Let's get a nice win in front of the homeboys. Oh yeah, we're on the power play. Pasternak. Oh, come on, boys. What are we doing? Come on. All right. 7:50. If you remember back in like the old chill days, it would be like 15, 10, 5, and like 5 was like the time to jump in. So between 5 and 9, I think 7:50. Because I think technically back in the old days it was a 5-minute period, and now it's kind of like the 4 has been the normal for a while. So pushed a little up, and it's about the same time. Makes sense. If they were playing chill, those are some tips.
We are all tied up at 3 in this one here tonight. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that shot gets caught in traffic. The Bruins have it behind the cage.
Well, start vibrating my email. That didn't sound good.
And he's ridden off the puck. Quick feed to Gallagher.
Hopefully this mic is good enough quality, because if people remember from the end of the new Mav Jet streams, my mic did break. I was kind of just fiddling around at the end of that. Come on. So I'll say this. A few years ago, I think it was NHL 24, they got rid of 94 controls. Oh, good luck. So they got rid of 94 controls. If anyone's ever played Shell with me, those are the controls I used. So I switched over to hybrid. And then I kind of fine-tuned like the game, because like at first it was hard. It was just brand new controls you're transitioning to. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy either. But then I had a year of playing under hybrid controls, and this game I was ready to go, and it's been pretty good so far. I'll admit, there's some things though that like happen and I still don't know. So there's gonna be times. Oh, scores! Is that Danielle Minorano? Let's go! What a huge goal in the shorthand! Danielle Minorano. Oh, he just put the puck's on that board. Puck's on that. focus on game because it's kind of like you have to focus on Chell. It might be shots on net. So Son, Daniel Son, the next is Don. Shots on net, Son, instead of foul, Son. Oh, is that Bruce Cassidy?
Yeah, not one quick strike, but two, James. And sometimes you take your time out just to slow things down. You know your opponent has momentum. Just kind of want
All right, we got the lead, boys.
temperature a little bit and give your players an
Let's keep it
opportunity
going.
to just get reset and refocus.
The Bruins pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Takes a lot, but still hangs on. Shot!
Flannery.
Stopped with ease. They're going to keep things moving.
Flannery,
here.
get back there. We're on the PK.
Quick pass to Cirelli.
Oh, Leslie got in Flannery's way. No! Just a defensive breakdown started out.
Well, they couldn't have waited much longer there, James. They're running out of runway, but they found a way to get it done.
Leslie cuts off Flannery's lane.
Raise the pressure, and that's exactly what they did.
Shot, rebound, right to Gigi. We are back to a tied game. Leslie, he almost made the play, but he didn't.
Well, the game has
That one you
certainly
can blame
been
on rookie
back and
Leslie.
forth.
He's going to get a nice talking
Equalizer
to.
here late in the third period, and the coach is thrilled. You can see his reaction behind the bench. He knows
But
the time
he has a lot of
is
energy, so we're going to put him out there to see if he can make up for his mistake.
The Lightning haven't given up all night, and look at
Again, you
this.
saw me. I was controlling Flannery.
Here in the third.
Yeah, they've had a lot
Leslie
of
just cut me
resilience.
off,
They continued
CPU.
to press and push even when they were down. They didn't let the frustrations get to them, and now they find themselves even. They got to push for the win.
Boston's got the puck now.
Oh,
Into the offensive
Leslie's
zone
going to
on
want
the
to prove
right
something
wing.
here.
Boston's got possession of the puck. And they'll be forced to
Why
regroup
can't
as the
we
puck
pass
leaves the
this?
zone. Steps out behind the net to play the puck.
Welcome to the
Looking for
penalty.
space inside the D zone.
Oh, come
And
on.
they'll go the other way with it. Under a minute to go in the third. Picked up along the boards by Myers. Slides the puck across to Leslie.
Oh!
Let's move to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. And he passes it up ahead to Kucherov. Off the rush, and it's a 3-on-1. Denied on the play. Oh, wow. Puck grab by Lindholm. Through the neutral zone, it goes to the middle. The Bruins will play it from the corner. Knocked off the puck.
Oh, up 2-1 there.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Kucherov.
Oh, it's I am playing on All-Star.
Here's a chance.
So not the highest, like Madden. Oh! That one was ricocheted off his back and in.
Kucherov's been feeling it, James. You know who else is feeling it?
That would have been an unbelievable thing to happen. Like, that never happens.
Leader on the ice
I'll say it.
and distributing the puck and generating a ton of offense.
I didn't start playing in 05, but I've owned every NHL back to NHL 05. And that would have been the first time something like that has happened. Well, really rare, but it happened on stream would have been pretty crazy. All right, we're going to overtime. Difference between a 3-0 series and a 2-1 series. Maybe the difference between this stream being 45 minutes. We might already be at 45 minutes. I don't even know. $33. All right. Who's going to be the overtime hero or the overtime zero? Haven't seen Leslie win a face-off yet. Oh, come on. Let's Canada. All right, there we go.
The Bruins play along the boards. And there's the save. Here's a short pass to Point. Slides the puck across to Kucherov. Drives to the paint.
Goodness, a
And
little
he elects
stick.
to explore his options.
Come on, Canavan. Oh, Canavan.
Quick shot.
Oh, through the crease. Flannery can't keep it in. Here comes Braden Point on a 2-on-1. Oh, Spence with a dive. Canavan has it. Gunsel takes it. Kucherov out just wide of the net. Point. Kucherov again. Korpisalo on it. Korpisalo again with the save.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Fires it. And just got a piece of it to keep it out.
Korpisalo. Shout out Korpisalo right there. Niles Paul. He scored the tying goal. Or he took the shot. Whatever it was. Can't get it out. Paul! Oh, what is it? Korpisalo! No! Geeky on the rebound.
What an OT winner.
There's overwhelmed us there at the end. They were the better team. So we're down 3-0. So here's the thing, though. For this episode 1, because episode 1 going to be special, we gotta grab. So I'm thinking, because there's definitely gonna be guys going through. We just kind of get through to where we were. We can get back to this point pretty quick. All right. Let's see if we can salvage this, or we're starting 2027, 2028 fast. All right. Come on. Give us a game we don't need to hop into. Blake Wheeler. Shout out Blake Wheeler. I'm looking at an autographed photo of him right now. All right. Time to go play for the season. That's so sad. I wonder if they have the thing. I feel like I should know that, but again, I'm never looking for it. No, they don't. So if like someone was just tuning in, they wouldn't know I'm in the middle of a playoff game, and I didn't say it. I feel like in a video game where there's no ads, maybe they should still have it. That'd be kind of cool. All right, Leslie. Come on, make a pass, bro.
Some good stick work to force that turnover. Tampa Bay's got possession here in the offensive zone. Gets it over to Kenton.
Bro, catch a pass.
Taken by Miro Manov.
Miro Manov. What are you doing? Like, I don't know what I can do there as like a human player. Huge to win because of that's a huge fight to win because we get the energy boost for the boys, especially that first line. All right, how much time's left?
The Bruins have created a buzz in the building as everyone's standing on their feet, cheering their guy on.
We'll get these guys fresh, and then we get the other boys. Oh, see, look, Martian's in the playoffs, so we gave them a chance to get cups. All right, great. So give these guys a minute, and we pull it on the run.
Loses the coverage there, and that slides right out to center ice. Tampa Bay's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Lindholm's taking it from his own end. On the attack along the boards. Can't get it to go. Oh, what a save on the slapper. Inside of the last minute here in this third. Offside the call will get a reset. The Bulls have been a lot of fun to watch tonight. Lots of offensive scoring.
Someone needs to be a hero to save our season. Who is it going to be? Now, we are out our number one defenseman, so there's some worthy note to have. Oh, Flannery puts the body on Kucherov, and here comes Canavan. Canavan goes behind the net. That's how we don't throw the goal yet. Leslie going with a dive.
Flanders works the puck in his own zone. The Bruins move it in. Tries it to the crease.
Vasilevsky's been dominating the crease.
All right, we'll call a timeout and we'll pull the goalie. Might need to wait though, because sometimes the goalie thing glitches. I want Flannery's shot.
Turned away a lot of high-danger shots, and he's really found a way to build some momentum.
Alright. That should have been enough time to make sure this goalie gets pulled. Alright. Season's on the line, boys. I'm just gonna... Sometimes if you call a timeout, the goalie gets unpulled. Alright. The goalie should be pulled. There we go. Oh, why is there like two out there? Alright, we don't want them rushing off the ice. Where was my team on the back check there?
Picked up along the wall by Paul.
That was just stupid. Why would they put out line 2? Alright, so that was the end of the first season. That's ridiculous. Fucking CPU. Fucking hell. But this was just the beginning. Didn't have our number one goalie. We didn't have our number one defenseman. Still young. Still got some young guys on our top line.
No question about it, James. And you're all under all kinds of pressure, and you finally get it down the ice, and you put it in the 4x6. That's a great feeling, and you know you get the win.
Fans want a shot here in the dying seconds of the period. Vasilevsky's got it.
I'm just kidding.
Hang on for the whistle.
He's been so dialed in all game, playing confident, controlled in the crease.
Tampa Bay's coaches have to be impressed with what they're seeing.
All right, so I guess now it's who's going to make the team next year.
Chances, and they lead late in the third. Here's a chance. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And there's the horn. And
Tough way to end the season. So I'm gonna write like stream debut right here. Stream debut right about here. Swept round 1 by Tampa Bay. All right. So tough first season on the stream, I guess. Didn't last long. Oh, the HL team might be going on a run, but none of our guys are there. So Jeremy Swayman, obviously he needs to improve in real life, but this game, we needed him. And hopefully when he has that no movement clause becomes a no trade clause, or a modified one, we can trade him and Cud will be the successor. But I think Cud will be the backup next year. And if it's in a big game, I might just start him because he's Cud. Oh. Oh, their goalie goes out. They just got their goalie back, so that's good. Oh, we're in the Calder Cup final. I just realized, thank God it automatically turned off the soundtrack. I was just thinking, why does this sound so quiet? 5 years, 6 million. Shout out me. Shout out me making 30 mil. Damn, Tampa. Oh, I missed it. We lose? Yeah, we lost. We had some former stars on our team too, so. But good run by us. I only mark the AHL if we win. That's been something of us. If we win. Sometimes I've hopped in, but not something I do a lot. So, let's just check the awards real quick. We can wrap up the season. So, Tampa beat Colorado. Good revenge from a couple years ago for them, I guess. McKinnon, McCarr, Hughes. Sean Leslie with the call there. Shout out Leslie. All right. And yeah, so I'd say as of right now, this stream is going to go to the 2028 first round at least. But hey, let's do it. You're going to see the full thing. We're not going to play a game until then. It's just the off season. Hopefully nothing like crashes or anything. Just making sure anyone from us retired. Nope. No one important yet, I think, is retiring the game. Soon it will be like Crosby, Ovechkins, and the Marchands of the world. Kane. Crazy Jonathan Toews isn't even in this game. Now he's making a comeback. All right, so we have that Florida pick, so it's probably in the late 20s. So we haven't really a normal draft because we've been finessing. Even though after that Kennedy pick, I think we just kind of filled out pretty normally. But this will be a good first real draft of this franchise mode. All right. Ooh, we got 2 years for Marco and Bull. That's always my biggest indicator. Ooh, Craig Buckley. Oh, that Craig Buckley. We're going Craig Buckley. We're not even gonna. That's a good pick. 28th. Craig Buckley. That's a good. Ooh, that's a. See, even the Blackhawks got a good guy there. All right, so we got a left defenseman. I'll tell you, I only write down the first round picks and PB, of course, but that was obviously a little different reasoning. Maybe a right shot defenseman. All right, he's right in our range. See, nothing special, but that 64 overall, that's a good start for a prospect. That's really the number you gotta look at. Oh, see, if a gem pops up, I kind of have a rule, you kind of just take it. Okay, elite low. So now we gotta need some forwards. Left winger, Tyler Green. Nice little enforcer. I don't think we have a 7, so this either got to be a center or right wing. Davis Hobbs. Ooh, well, and I always emphasize overseas guys more, unless it's like can't miss. Especially for later rounds, because that's an easier way to fill out like your contracts. But you'll see that as we go. Let's go. I like this. Let's go with Mika Nittymaki. And that should conclude our draft. All right. So this offseason kind of should be quick. I guess we got to check in on. We'll check in on the rookies or the guys in our prospect system, see how they did to end their years. Ooh. So this is where Angelo Bailey. I caught it. All right. So you were going to say, I don't think we should have got swept. So Angelo Bailey, good little run. Thank you for your service. Let me write that down. Bailey. I write this down at the end of the 27 section. Contract not renewed. We didn't renew it. We didn't renew the guy. All right. Let's see. So B we keep. We have too many East. We got to get a West in there, but not anytime soon, I guess. Pros, we just keep because they have each division. I don't really scout, so I kind of just developed a system when they introduced this one that works. But I think this is like this system. Once you have a system in this game, it's much easier than a game like MLB, where I think they really try to overcomplicate it, and it's like, yeah, we want to have like control of the franchise, so we don't want to do tedious things. Like, remember, those are systems that have 90 the guys in it, and you got to go through and give everyone a $50K contract at the end of each year. And if you don't, you can put it on auto, but sometimes they'll just miss guys that you want to keep, or they won't fill it. So it's, I don't know. But the last show I own, I think it's 23. I was about to say, I think at 21, got 23 for cheap. I had 24 when I had PS Plus, but I don't have PS Plus anymore. All right, we can upgrade those two. All right, let's just get this cool. Let's try to, okay. Goalies, see, Cud's already in 87. That's crazy. Here's where his, so he didn't play for some reason his first year, but Owen Kadire, welcome to the NHL. All right, we could trade Corpusalo to get some $3 million in cap space. We have a lot of cap space, which is, we got to save it. We kind of got to, so that's how we're going to have good teams. All right, so Matt McDonald, welcome to the team. He needs to get signed too. So PB needs to at least play in the minors. But he might not even come. I assume he will. But let's see. Boyko, he can go. I'm going to keep Gage, and then I'll cut Guds. I don't care about him. Oh, yeah. Alright, so we might need to get another guy. Keep that in mind. 24 and 23, those are just easy renews. Just keep the prospect system afloat. We'll keep Gushin. We'll get rid of Malone. We'll keep Merkulov just because I kind of like him, even for no reason. And too good. 25, we'll keep him. We'll cut Kunter. And then usually, sometimes we'll have an RFA that we need to deal with later, but I think these are all pretty. And then UFA. Let's get Costello signed. Welcome to the. I think Costello will be AHL to start next year for sure. McLaughlin. Josh Ryan, welcome to the team. Signing his first contract. Lee, welcome to the team. First contract. I kept forgetting to go down 2 with those guys. I apologize to Cud, who I know I did it for. Klinberg, that's a cut right away just to get the rookie signed, because we got to figure out what we have for roster space first. Welcome Lee. Welcome Ryan. Oh, so here's something. Out of all the created guys, I all gave them 1 superstar X factor. As you saw, Lee gained some. Ryan gained 1. Costo lost his. PB, there's PB. All right, so we have 47 guys. Obviously, you see we have a lot of UFAs. We got to figure out who's staying, who's going. But let's figure out who's on the team right now, who's going to be on our opening day roster. So, all right. So Sissons. That's sometimes when you look at it, you can see easier cut. So let's easy cut there. Kepke, we can cut now because I think we were fine with JVR. It was a 2-year deal and we claimed him, which I knew. Right wing. All right, let's go to left wing. We have a full left wing chart. So first line left wing. Dara, Canavan. That makes sense. Then we'll put Josh Ryan, Andrew Mangiapane, JVR line 4. Lysel's our right shot. So we'll do Pasternak, Lee, Lysel, so I'm pretty sure this guy would fit the 4th line. He had 16 goals, McKenzie and Towasville. You know what, if we can get him cheap, I'm fine with him staying as our 4th line. Right wing. Alright, I can do that. I give him a little boost. Alright, he can stay. Alright, so Gallagher, thank you for your breakout. You're no longer needed here. Wheeler, I love you, but you're no longer needed here. Alright, so we have all the wings already settled. And here's the problem. We have a lot of cap space. So we kind of have to sign. But I might just sign like a 13th forward who makes $7-8 million. Just because the money is that's the thing for this. How I keep the core together. I got to deal with the money, and that's, I think, like, contracts need to be staggered. So Dara happening first. We can get him out of the way this offseason once it hits the 1st. Then we got Leslie and Flannery. Or Flannery might be able to get it this offseason too. We should be able to get him for 8 years at relatively good money. So, Matty Patros, he wants an extension, which means you probably take cheap. Ooh. Let's see what he does with that. don't know the date. I don't think we're at the first yet. I think I got a few more. All right. We're going to do this. Elias Lindholm. Sean Leslie. I didn't realize how much guys we already had signed. Matthew Patras. Ty Della Andrea. Sean Corrali. Trade block. John Beecher. Aled Corpusalo. So we're gonna have to sign probably, or a defenseman. He could sign a good defenseman. That honestly might be a move. Hampus Lindholm. Jarosik. Nikita Zadorov, who I kind of want to get rid of, but I can't because money. Spence. Flannery. All right, you know what? That leaves us a right D spot. Kennedy. Ooh, Kennedy. Still a 75 overall. Remember, you're younger than everyone else. So you're gonna develop still. So Kennedy's the last one developing. Tyler Myers. Ooh, he didn't even do that good here. Not bad offensive production but yeah, that playoff thing. Yeah, he's 6'8", so. But Miramanov, we saw him, so I wouldn't mind him as the 7th, especially he's a right shot, so he should be a good 2 years, maybe $2 million. Oh, well, actually, well, we don't need that much. Let's try that. Then Swayman, Kadire. Boom. All right, so we only got one really thing to sign, which is a right shot D, and it's gonna have to be a lot of money. Then we could sign the 21st like skater, to make sure we're not at the minimum, because that will mess up the cap. So remember, it's kind of like Madden. A lot of things are just making sure we're able to keep the core as long as we can, because it might come to the point where someone has to go. And I know who it's not going to be. All right, so last not least, let's go to UFAs. We cleared them all out. We're good there. Beecher's going. Everyone else is not important to deal with. All right, let's go to make sure we just take care of everything here, even though since we have no goals, I think we can just make sure everything, keep the fans happy, which I have no idea if that influences if people come here or not, but I think I read that where someone's in like one of these franchise updates you see online where it's like the biggest franchise update yet, and it's like the way you treat your fans will help. I don't know. Operation budgets. All right, we're getting a head coach, so we can max out this coaching budget for sure. Scout travel. I think we're gonna need some scouts. Should be good there. But we got a big coaching budget. Tampa has a guy. I would have took Bruce Cassidy back in a second. But we got this new head coach. He's the first head coach, and we don't have everybody yet, which kind of stinks. But let's see. Some of them cost too much money. Oh, I forgot. We have Ryan Serfosky, head coach of the San Jose Sharks in real life, my former camp counselor. We signed him to an AHL head coaching deal once he got fired from San Jose in the game. If he has a good scheme fit, we might just call him up. But let's see what we have available to us. See? No, we can't. John Cooper, 31, no. See, Lee and Ryan not being here is a problem. So we might need to treat this just like a... Well, we could kind of look at, I guess we can look at Canavan, Leslie, and Flannery. So Flannery at the bottom. I haven't seen a high one for... Ooh! Peter DeBoer, but he's low for Canavan. Canavan's more important than Flannery, obviously, in this game. Andrew Burnett, he kind of has some grit to him. Balance, everyone's kind of... He might be a guy. But let's check out we got to check out Ryan Serfosky. So let's just see if we have a goalie guy we can get A+. Oh, he has interest, so hopefully we just give him enough money to be our NHL goalie coach. And is there a second A+? There's 230. Okay, we'll wait. That's not important. 12, 13, 14, 15, 17. So WHL, got an A there, boom. OHL, oh, we got a 3B. We only got one B, so we'll take the B. And then USA, we needed a US Pacific, right? Which I clicked all of them once, so I think sometimes it's just good to pick the best ones. So this one, Vivian Winther, it says her best one's USA West. She probably won't be USA West, but she's still a good enough one, so we'll take it. This is probably so exciting. I'm not even like trying to entertain people like I did in my past streams. I'm just talking the thought process to nobody. But if we start a game 6 or game 7, I'll let some people know. Maybe some people will tune in. But if anyone checks out this episode 1, let me know if you're on Major Keys, and let me know what you think of the sound. I just realized it's 10:30, but Drew Doughty, ooh, that could be a good veteran piece, and we could like for $9 million for 2 years. That can make logical sense. And how that one, Falk at 35, but we need to spend money. So Carlo, yeah, Drew Doughty, I'd rather have Drew Doughty than Brandon Carlo. How old's Doughty? 36 maybe? 37. Still putting up good numbers with the Kings. Drew Doughty. Let's talk. So how about this? I don't think we're gonna get him unless we, I guess, overpay him. Or because I want to, in case we can trade him. Like if we suck, I don't want to just have. If he's probably a guy who'd be willing to. He'd probably be someone who'd be willing to find. I don't think he'd be a stickler. Like I'd say Charlie McAvoy, because I've tried trading him like when I first got this game. He's a real sticker. Like I tanked the Bruins to make him go like 11-40-1, and he was like, "I like it here. I don't want to ruin it." And it's like, dude, I just want to trade you. All right, so I don't want to give up. Again, I just gotta get it so because I want to be able to trade him. Oh, I just see. I even forgot my own logic there for a second. I think I should be able to trade him anyway. All right, we'll do 11 3/4. If that can't get, he might be hustle. Oh, he hustled us. He hustled us. All right, but I guess that prevents us from signing someone stupid. But hey, Drew, it makes sense. That's the spot we need. How many are on? So we have 42. So let's check if there's any good free agent young guys. All right, see the Sour. I've never heard of him before in my life. Random pop-up. All right, come, please. All right, good little fun. Oh, he's Kennedy Smold, so that will probably be a future trade chip. Doan, he's like 26, 25, yeah. A 20-year-old center, but he's 55 overall, but top 6. We don't have a lot of draft picks from the past years because we used our capital to get our boys. So we'll just... So we got a defenseman. Anyone else? Pelletier? No. And there's the next tier down is where you can kind of find some like a 72-year-old 19. That's perfect. Defenseman. Gotta go next tier down. So we got these two guys here. We need a real right shot defenseman, so we'll go with Dave Lau. And then I think we still need to make some trade. Oh, I forgot about that. So we might need to. Well, just $3 million. All right. So we might need to sign just a veteran guy to be our 24 first forward. That's fine. 13th forward. 14th forward. You know, let's see if we can just... We'll put Corpusalo in a deal. We'll put Beecher in a deal. And we'll see if the AI gives us a no. They said no thanks. Alright, so we got... Corpusalo has a trade clause, which the Senators gave him in real life, if anyone is wondering, why did he get one? So, let's see. Boone Jenner. I saw the 3 years, but the money... Yeah, so... Danton Heinen, I'd rather not. Tyson Berry, ooh, we traded him there. He could be a good, I'd rather have a 13th, I'd rather have a 14th forward than an 8th defenseman. So let's just talk to Nashville. So Nashville, we're gonna negotiate with you. We're at John Beecher. And you add a second. Oh, that. Yeah, Beecher. Okay, we might be able to get a little more. Remember, I'm trading on hard, so. Yeah, let's say 2 seconds. That's too much. A second and a third, maybe. I think a second and a third can get it done. This third right here. You know what? I wonder if I add a 7th round pick. Ooh, all right. So we might be only to get the second. Which honestly I'd be kind of okay with. Let's see if we hit a 4th. No, 2nd. Alright, so we're getting... So see, this is where we're trading guitar. I thought we overshot the trade value enough, but... So I'm looking at this. Maybe, because a 3rd is way less valuable, could we get 3/3 maybe? You know, I think if we had a 7th, and I think that gives us a good way to replenish our prospect system with some mid-level guys. Alright, so we might just have to... Let's get rid of you. See, that's fine. We negotiated. We just had to get rid of those guys. It is what it is. Still haven't figured out our head coach yet, so. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you for reminding myself. We got to see if Ryan Strafosky has a good scheme fit. What's his Providence one? Oh, you know what? That would make sense. He was just on a good Providence run. He's ready for an NHL jump. Ooh. He's good with Leslie, and he's good with Pasternak. You know what? I think Ryan Warsofsky is going to be the next head coach of the Boston Bruins. Or he might be a good associate coach. You know what? He's going to be the guy. He's going to be the guy who brings along the boys. And if he lasts, he lasts. Ryan Warsofsky, my old camp counselor, is now my head coach. So now we got to go acquire an NHL guy. This is where I like to think NHL guys retire. Giordano. See, that's too much money, so we'll just go to kind of get an AHL coach. Try to get anyone who has some offense. All right, I can't see that last one, but that's the guy I'm only just kind of... We have the money now, so I think that will do. I'd be surprised if it doesn't. All right, let's just submit a few days, see what happens. Welcome, Radislav Klips. Jamie Weissman, welcome. Vivian, welcome. Franklin, welcome. Oh, he's the head coach, right? All right, so we got that taken care of. Just to double check. Good there. We might be 1 day away, so... Or maybe I miscounted. Oh, there we go. Welcome, Joe House. Welcome, Dave Lau. All right, so 43. Let's go in the system. All right. He's in Providence, right? So that's 5. Trey Green. Yeah, you can just... So remember, if they're in juniors like Canada, they have to stay. And I'm fine. Like, I don't think these guys are gonna. So, good ways to just fill out the AHL squad. So we should have enough forwards. Both these guys, I think, play in Canada. Kennedy might, but I don't want, again, money-wise. Kennedy, don't be offended. It's money. And look, you're 75 overall. But he might be, again, I don't know. He's just going to develop. He'll play good down there. So it'll be only if, all right, so we just need kind of, maybe this guy right here. Yeah, Ola, that's perfect. All right, so we should be cooking. Still need a goalie. Didn't I sign one? I don't remember actually going to that screen. All right, so I think the goalie's the last thing we need. See Ovechkin, he'd be nice. We just don't have a spot for him. All right, so we need an HO goalie who won't get in PB's way. Beckman. Please tell me he's from overseas somewhere. No, that's risky if he goes back there. You know what we'll do? We'll just we'll find an old head. We'll find a nice one of these guys. Tex Williamson. Gustav Lind. Ooh, I like the 6'5". Oh, we'll take the 6'5" guy. We'll take Tex Williamson. This is Tex Johnson. Anyone know that one? Shout out. The craziest part about it was in the clip on like YouTube. This is for any Felger Maz listeners. Our old friend Carlton, Tampa, Carlton and Norwell formerly, calls in and he delivers a great take in the same YouTube clip that goes viral because Tex Johnson calls him. All right, so I think this should be good. Not a crazy off season. Again, we had a lot of things in place already. All right, you know what? Let me write that down as well. SCAHL. Oh, I forgot about the. Hopefully, we were under the cap space. I did forget about that. Sellouts. Sorry, nothing I can do now. All right. Oh. That looks all good to me. That looks all good to me too. Sean Costello, he should have a nice little time developing. I'll be excited. Oh, there's PB. PB's ready to go, you can tell. Yeah, we might do that. I think all green sometimes plays a better role. You know, and I think that could balance out. I like that. Ooh, oh wait. We'll put Lindholm. We'll do that for now. I like that. Yeah, we'll do that. No, Flannery plays with Doughty. Oh, Dyer's just already. How's he already in 91 overall? He's just that guy. All right, and because we have the young guns in, let's make sure our power play is nice and crisp. I think I just did a real solid speed run. How I wanted that to look. Hopefully we get a green. Perfect. All right, Lee, you can be the finisher. Doughty, Mangiapane. We're gonna be fair and just give it to all the guys who have the little star chips. All right. Patra 51, Corrali 50. Good there. Leave 14. Ryan, I'm about to go back to you, don't worry. So Ryan, 10 kind of works for you, but I know like through Ryan 13. Ryan 13. Oh, I like Costo 17. That works. Ryan, you know, I like Ryan 13. Josh Ryan number 13. That works for me. I think he's a 3 guy. All right. All right, let's talk to Ryan. Our season goal. Oh, he thinks we're going to have to compete for the cup. Okay. What do I want to work on? Let's work on some 5v5 focus. So we have a good even strength team. We have a good hockey team. Let's get to work, shall we? Do you ever have that thing when you have wired headphones and I feel like with those it's just like it feels like there's like no like it's like suffocating your ear sometimes. I feel like just like get the airflow going. Alright, let's get to January 1st. Let's see how the boys are looking. Hopefully we don't have too many injuries. We can just be chill. Alright, good back-to-back wins for the boys in black and gold. Okay, we are on the decline. Josh has the sore foot, Josh. Come on, man. A sore foot. Alright, good double shutout wins. Alright. Good thing we didn't lose that 0-9 Sabres team. 0-8 when we played them, I guess. Panthers, they're going to be a tough team. Oh, Josh and Sean Corrali. Ryan's already at 83 overall, and Lee's just chilling at 81, so that's something interesting to note. Excuse me. The boys are on fire right now. And I was just saying, excuse me, I did have a little burp. I don't know if you could hear that or not, but I just wanted to say excuse me. It's the proper thing to do. Especially if someone has like headphones. That's probably not the thing you want to hear in your ear. So far, we've done a good job relatively staying healthy, which is nice, because that can just make a stream go really slow. So far, not winning every game, but we're maintaining a decent enough above 5. We're only, like, if you... In hockey, I kind of throw away the 2 when it's, like, games above 500, because if you get a point, you still get a point. So, like, it looks like we're double, but we're only like 5 games over 500 if you count the OT losses. But it feels, I think, it seems like we're more of the 7. But right now, so we're in second by a pretty, like, comfortable margin. Get some energy. Big win. Big game versus the Panthers again. Another loss to the Panthers. Oh, we beat the Panthers. I missed that. Though on the 16th. All right, last game of 2027. Now we're 2028. Just like that in episode 1 on NHL 25. We got to 28 already. All right, let's see how the boys are doing. So, standings wise, 47 points. Puts us in the top 10. So right about where we've been. Kadire, you can see his numbers. He's been great. Lee with 25 points. Okay. Pasternak, though, he's leading the way. He's our captain. Leslie. Wow, Leslie's having a breakout year. Canavan. Lee with 22 goals and 3 assists. I can't even, like, do that on purpose. That's funny. Mangiapane, Lysell, Ryan. I love those 26s and 27s. Where's Flannery? Ooh. Flannery and Doughty. Not the combo we were looking for. We gotta fix that. Ooh, wait, that might work. Yeah, let's put Doughty and Flannery at the top line. That should help him get better. All right, now we got to go to view contracts. Because they're all expiring. Derek Hanathan. We should be able to get him later, and he won't sign this, so we might not piss him off. I think Flannery should accept that. All right, let's go see we're at the deadline. Then we're officially a year from where we started an hour and a half ago. What a loser. I can just picture, I appreciate the offer, but I'm looking for a small market team. That's a pretty good Flans impression. Like, I don't even know what you mean. That's yeah. But once you start scoring goals, Swayman hurt. PB, this is your chance to be the starter in the minors. We should check on the minor boys, too. I didn't see how long Swayman's out for. But we're not worried. We got Owen Kadire. All right, Costello, for the HL, not bad. You're chilling. PB. Oh, PB. Okay, PB. Come on, give me one injury, please, in the AHL so I can fix Swayman out without stopping the game. I may have just fucked up Jeremy Swayman's overall by messing up his morale by scratching him. But I don't want to stop with him. And I messed it up because I didn't exit from the NHL screen, I exit from the HL screen, so now we don't even know how we're doing. We're just taking it one day at a time. There we go. Alright, his overall didn't drop yet, that's good. But he sucks, so. Alright, 39, 20, and 4 at the trade deadline. Again, we're in good shape, I believe. I'm just actually going to guess I didn't see. Oh yeah, we're in the playoffs, so we're good. Alright. Oh, I see. Lee leading the team in goals. Okay. Pasternak, Leslie, Canavan. All right. So their offense went down when we put the other Ds up there. Even though they look at them, their number keeps rising. Look at Ryan. Ryan picking up from the missed games. He's still in the mix. Good to see it. JVR. Shout out that little waiver pickup last year. Doughty and Flannery. What are we doing? Not a good D pairing. Maybe that'll help Flannery though in the long run. Might kill his ego, so we sign him to an extension in the offseason. But we have a good team now. How can we improve it? Nothing necessarily. I might just we might stand pat. I don't know if there's anything I really want to do with this team. Is there anything I could do with injury and Noah Dobson? He's an intriguing name. The only thing is we're not going to be able to sign him probably. Well, we can, but we'll have to trade him and he probably won't sign without a... That won't be too much value anyway, too. Yeah, you have Darisic. I think we just might need Doughty sucks. Oh, he has the no trade clause. Oh, we're not going to give up on Doughty yet. See, there's one of Spence. He's 86. Is he an expiring deal? All right, so he might be. He should be a guy we try to sell high for. Sagan. So what's Sagan doing? Oh. I like Tyler. I think Sagan's an upgrade over some of what we have at center right now. All right, Pittsburgh. We're both in the playoffs. We're probably not going to meet each other. I think we might be able to find a deal. Maybe not a full deal. Jordan Spence and a 7 for Tyler Sagan and a 2nd. I like that a lot. I like that. And then, if we don't want to mess up everything, let's he has 30 points, Patras. So hopefully, Sagan, he said he'd fit third line, playmaker. No. Fuck. Oh, that works for me. Oh, what? Alright, let's, maybe just do that. No, no. Alright, put Flannery up there with Jurasek. He shouldn't be that bad. Is Patra on an expiring deal? Oh no, didn't we just sign him to like a... No, he's a healthy scratch. Well, actually, he doesn't necessarily have to be a healthy scratch, but... Too many righty centers. There's usually... let's see. 413. Alright, I think we could probably put in Patra here instead of him. Oh. Wow. Now we're on the aesthetic there. We're gonna do that. For now, we'll see how it goes. Now we just need to get a cheap right shot defenseman. Maybe a good one, but I don't want to spend too much. Can't even see the team until... If Trouba is cheap, I can do Trouba. How many years left? Alright, this could be a guy maybe we get now and then we could trade in the off season. We do have like multiple. We flipped the second for Trouba. Oh, this would be the third. Imbiber. A third Imbiber. A third, fourth Imbiber. Mm-hmm. Hey. GB. Oh, with the second screen. This is a 3-4. 4. Jacob Trouba. Alright, not bad, not bad, not bad at all. Best AHL lines. Defense, Miromanov. Who hasn't played once this year, but he's like not even that bad a defenseman. We'll put in Trouba. Alright. Ooh. Ooh. No, I want Flannery. I think Flannery could do well there, even though that is red, but I trust it. Alright. Let's see, do we have a better playoff run this time? This will be the end of the stream. Let's get to round 1. I don't know if episode 1 was successful or not, but we shall see. So hot. But I don't want to put my AC on. I think I don't know. I put my AC this year and it's even louder than it was. My AC is always loud, but I always kind of liked the sound. Just like that, Trouba's hurt. This is the one problem that, like, 2K does better. If you know they have a chance to come back by the next game, don't make me take them out of the lineup. I just don't feel like closing the game right now to do that. I'll do it if it's necessary. Like, if Swayman was the starter, I would have done it, but he was the backup, so I didn't care. I forgot Sega needs to be back to being 19 when we hop in the games. I gotta remember that. That'll tick me off. I got Sega in a Bruins uniform back there somewhere in this room. We've had a real healthy. We've been really lucky that way. Hopefully we'll get screwed sometime in the future, but this year, not a lot of having maneuvering. Even in the AHL. Because I would have taken one of those opportunities to put Trouba back in, but not a single injury since. Probably not our best team that we gave out there, probably, at the end. But it is what it is to do what he do. Oh, Ben Ream's like down to a 76. He's playing above. Sagan, let's see. He was a -7, but he got points. So we got to work on that. Miramanov, how did he do? Okay, nothing special. Flannery, did Flannery start doing better with Jarosek? No, his. We're doing that for the playoffs. Then keep that. Sagan, I'll move you to 19. Who's the other guy we got? Trouba, he's like a 60. Yeah, that works. Big 8-2 win to end the season. That's what I'm talking about. All right, can we figure out the stand-ins? So third in the Atlantic, 1-2. Oh, that's a tie. See, once there's a tie, we don't know. 48, 29, 5. See, not a bad season. We're on a tough division. Less points though than last year. I think we had 102. Third Atlantic. NHL is 6. All right, so we improved in that regard. All right, we got. Oh, do we got Florida? Oh, we got the Panthers. All right, anyway, we have the Lightning. All right. Hopefully, with our new team. Oh yeah, we probably should check out everyone finish, of course. Oh, Matt Gunsta! Wow! I think it'll be Vasilevsky here by the time it's switched, but that'd be funny. So Leslie. Leslie, he improved. Good sophomore jump. Canavan. Wait, oh, that's Leslie. A lot of glitches in this game. Canavan, all right, he improved, but we're still waiting for that jump. Ryan. Not the best season for Flannery. Wow, Ryan and Lee. So are they going to give... So even though Ryan had one more point, they might give it to Lee because of the goals. So keep that in mind. But what a rookie duo. They came from the same junior team, so they've been line mates forever. Oh, so Vasilevsky's hurt, so hopefully we can take advantage of that. Huge win, huge win. That's more than we had last year. Raul Bullard. OT. Canavan actually with 3 points, stepping up. Bullard turns right before the playoffs. Good 5-3 win. See, no one's really popping off. Especially defensemen. Trouba out the rest of the first round. Oh, 1-0 loss. Look at Cud stats. Cud stats are incredible right now. All right. So we might play game 7, and I think because of the way the stream's set up, Well, if we make so, let's just we'll 1-0. All right, we'll play the full third period, game 6. We need a win to stay alive. Wait, I think this might be better for my eyes. All right, we need a win to force game 7.
Moments away from puck drop for period number 3. A perfect time for those viewers just joining us here tonight. It's a 1-0 game. And now it's grabbed by Yurichek. Denies him. He got all of it.
Much more healthy team than the last time we played the Tampa Bay Lightning.
And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Quick pass to Lindholm. Solid check to slow him down. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Bruins have it now. Tampa Bay's got a hold of the puck now. Dishes it off. Slides it across. Oh, a clutch save.
Dyer is aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
Keeps possession on the play. Lindholm's moving the puck through his own zone. Angles it over to Segura. Takes the pass. There's a shot. Oh, how did he get
Probably getting that rebound off the pad, out the net right there. All right, I hate when NHL does that, when it just doesn't, like it does a mix of a line. So here's our first time seeing the first. We didn't see Canada in the start of the period. We just jumped straight to Ryan. Come on, Leslie, you want to draw first earlier? Win this one.
Tampa Bay's won the draw.
Oh, good stick, Leslie. Good play, Canada.
Scoop it up along the boards.
Flannery with the spin move, Flannery. Walker save, Alnet. Alnet, whatever it is.
Stuffs him again.
Posh or not?
I mean, he has been
Sorry, the move didn't work.
consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Oh. Good forecheck by Leslie.
Well, and this is huge, James. To go to the slow the game down, get a line change. There's no one happier than the coach right now.
Well, lining up here for the face-off after a great shift there, Cheryl.
Yeah, in the offensive zone, they have all the momentum. Would be surprised to see a little stall at the face-off here to give their goaltender a little extra breather because he has been under siege, and you can see it on his face. He needs some rest.
And he slides it quickly to Merkula. And that's blocked away. Handles the puck. Here they come on the attack. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play.
Need a goal.
The Bolts have been peppering shots
Need a
on
goal.
goal all night long, and they continue to lead in the third.
Definitely been. I feel like we've been the dominant team this period. I think they're probably the best chance without one that tried to kind of messed up. Pasternak, glove save, out in the felt.
Whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Kiki's won it in their own end. Puck picked up by Goodrow. The Bruins take possession here in the open ice. Gets the puck in deep. The Lightning have possession along the boards. Takes the feed. Receives the pass. Takes the feed. Moves the puck. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Pasternak. Cross ice pass to Ryder. And he takes the dish. And things start to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. And a great save.
Tampa Bay's done a great job in front of the goaltender, making sure they clear rebounds and that the tender sees absolutely everything that comes their way. Now they're protecting the shutout. Of course, that's
Can't
a
see past my
goaltender's
screen.
job, but
I might need to make that more
everyone should have
transparent.
that big fat zero.
And he takes the feed.
At a JVR.
The Bruins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Lindholm's going to play the puck.
Wait, no, wait, what are you doing? Get a shot!
Nice poke check.
That's so stupid. I was trying to one time and then it did a fucking stick lift.
Oh, he stopped. Oh, that would have been huge.
Well, it would have been late in the third period here, James. You know you're in a tight game. You don't get these opportunities often on the
Good shot, Lee.
Believe he missed.
Come on, what are we doing? How did Canada get out there? Now you're messing up the lines for everybody.
Nice save from point-blank range.
Well, that's great larceny by the goaltender. I don't know how. That did not go in, James, and he's in tight. He's known for putting that away.
Oh, there's one more.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Under a minute to play in this standing.
Anyone notice how I put out the first line and Andrew Mangiapane shows up on the ice for some reason?
Blocked in traffic.
That's so fucking stupid.
Pretty banged up out there, James. Looks like he's fighting, pushing through something. He's struggling to get to the end of the shift.
Great save high on the belt. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They are really applying the squeeze. Puck scooped up by Hagel. The Bolts carried along the wall. Boston's got it from behind the net. Sends it ahead to Leslie. Look at this.
Leslie scores! Sean Leslie ties the game in the final 25 seconds. The Bruins season stays alive for the time being. Sean Leslie puts it on. Leslie decides he's just going to take it to himself and goes to the backhand, puts it by on the felt. Does he get tripped? Does he get pushed? Oh, he gets a little slash right there at the end.
And the shutout is lost. That's a huge goal.
20 seconds away
In the third period, especially when you're
from ending the series with a series clinching shutout.
and you have to embrace the pressure. The coach
All right, boys.
this goal is, you can see his reaction
Job's not done
on
yet.
the bench. He's saying, "Let's go, everybody."
Job's not done yet.
Centers are set. Face-off ready to resume play. The Bolts win possession here in the open ice. Toss up the puck after that hit. Boston's crossed the line and on the attack. Oh, here we go. There's another great save.
When that shot came forward, it was right out front. He had to be shot.
Hopefully our fourth line night. Give me Lindholm.
A critical draw
I
here.
trust him with a face off here.
Boston's got it in the offensive zone. The crowd pushing for them to shoot before the clock expires.
Oh, it goes right to Lindholm, but he can't do anything with it. Great play. All right. Who's going to be the hero that gets us to Game 7?
Minutes has been played out and
Maybe we'll save Game 7 for like tomorrow. Like, it can kind of really hype it up.
lock in, folks.
Just like a game.
This should be electric. Stay with us. Overtime action is underway. Absolutely love it. Oh, and a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive.
Leslie trying to be that hero both in regulation and overtime. But here comes Lightning really fast the other way. Nikita Kucherov, always dangerous. Lindholm with a good D. Canavan with a little spin. Starts skating, cuts to the middle.
Here's a chance.
Puts it on net. Pad save by Allen Lefelt.
And they'll get a breather as the goalkeeper
34
covers
shots
it up.
apiece.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Lindholm's won the draw. Shot! The Bolts move the puck in the defensive zone. They've got a 2-on-1.
2-on-1. Gensel, Kucherov on Flannery. Saved by Kanaya with the glove.
Yes, I thought they had it there off the rush.
Flannery loses the puck. He couldn't make the pass. Lindholm, Cernak, Hedman, Lee with the poke check. Hedman gets it back. Walker safe Kanaya.
Scooped up along the wall by
Ryan to Flannery.
Silver.
To Miromanov.
Miromanov
Miromanov working with Lee. He gives it to Lee. Lee fires. Gets bodied.
What a hit.
Flannery goes for the check himself. Oh, Flannery has it.
Take it along.
Flannery to no Lee.
Stoppage and play offside the call.
Come on, Lee. What are we doing, kid?
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Sagan's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Feeds it over.
Sagan! Oh, Sagan can't get his full body on it.
And the goalie covers up for the whistle. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Tampa Bay's won the defensive zone draw. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. Slides it diagonally to Juracek. Boston's got the puck in the corner. teammates is right in the shooting lane there. And that's blocked from someone in front. He looks deep to Vogel. Now a quick pass to Hagel. Oh, he hammered him.
You knew exactly what he was doing going into this along the boards, James. I love that it was a clean hit. He finishes it off perfectly.
They've got some momentum here. Takes a shot.
Pasternak scores! Leslie to Pasternak, we got Game 7 back in Tampa Bay. David Pasternak. The captain, reliable. Leslie with the game-tying goal and the game-winning assist. Hey, had a blades, you know, the tambourine. There's Leslie's goal to tie it. There's a big save by Kadir. Leslie to Pasternak. Pasternak shot. Scores! Leslie to Pasternak. Hugo Alnefeld. Good game. This is Sean Leslie, of course. The sophomore. Owen Kadir. Wow, what a performance. Gloves right there, Nikita Kucherov. That was the save of the game. Good clip choice by the computer. All right, so we got Game 7 now. Nobody's watching right now. Do I save Game 7 for tomorrow and hype it up? Because what time is it? I have work later tomorrow, so that's why I'm kind of up right now. 11:21. You know what? I'm going to do a quick pause here. I'm going to put the game on Snapchat. I don't think anyone will show up, because I don't think anyone uses Snapchat anymore, but we'll see how it works. So, give me 1 second. Just in case anyone joins while I'm gone, I'm going to sim ahead to Game 7. Ooh, Truba might be back. Alright, let's just do this while we're here. Anyone sucking who we need to get rid of? Because we're going to be playing this. Oh, the third line. Wow, the third line needs to get going. Alright, I gotta switch that back. I forgot. Because we didn't see it late in that game. So, we didn't even see Drew Doughty. But all right. Be right back. I'm just gonna share this link. All right. Lego. Game 7. Everything we... You know what? Before we go Game 7, because this is everyone's first... Well, maybe not. I forget if the other one. But... let's see. What do we got so far, the boys? How are they doing? Oh, that's regular season stats. My apologies. Wasting time. Leslie leading the way. Pasternak, Canavan, Lindholm, Ryan, Lee. So it's pretty much you expect. Defense has been nearly like non-existent. Tyler Seguin. You know, and I trust playing with Tyler Seguin a full game with him on the third line. So here we go. Game 7. Last game of the night, no matter what. We'll give them the blue. No, blue. Are we going whites? What the heck? I was picking them first, but I want to... I forget, do we have a white jersey? That's like better. I might pull this Centennial, and then we'll, because they're Adidas. I'll admit this is one with. I know someone who I trust. Wait, I don't trust anybody. Someone who I respect once said, "Don't throw on the word OCD." That's like my OCD in this game, and it's been this way for like ever. It's like I can't a Reebok jersey going against like a Adidas jersey. Like I don't know why. And just like a hockey purist. Like in NFL, I never cared. It's just a hockey purist to me. Canavan getting game set. Say no Vasilevsky. Unless he like left him for agency and I just missed it because I wasn't looking at the goalies. Can I look at that actually? No. Oh, maybe I don't care.
The game is still scoreless. Points won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it.
Just can't do anything with that.
Taken along the wall by Jiricek. Sends the pass across the ice. Dumps it into the ozone. The Bolts will play it in their own end. Still has possession. Puck grab by Kucherov. Moves it over to point. From a tight angle.
Saved by Kadire. Cernak on the rebound. Blocked by Jess. So Ryan. Ryan's going to start. He has his first in his stride. He stops. Looking for Lindholm. Lindholm can't handle the puck. Hedman, Lee. Lee was able to take it. Point cuts off Lee. Lindholm hits point. Lindholm forces point offside.
We got a face-off coming up.
All right, the non-existent third line so far. Now that we got some time, let's get you going. Jacob Chuba returning from his injury. Dellandrea loses the puck. Oh, I gotta make this box smaller. Oh, it's off the post! Oh, I forgot how big cut out. Oh, Owen Kadire! What a save by Owen Kadire! Yeah, I hate to. I feel bad leaving you in that ugly mask. But you're a rookie. This is like your little Hazen moment. But let's look at this save by Owen Kadire. First, Paul hits the post. Kicks it right to Hagel, left out front. Glove save, Owen Kadire. Look at that flash. It might have missed the net, but it was a great look cool. Oh, they're going to show us right here. Probably a mistake to get that third line out there when the first line has all that energy, but I want to get this line going. Interference.
The Bruins are off to the box. Interference the call.
Silly. Wait. They never show me penalties. Now that I stream, they just showed me a penalty. What's going on?
Sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Scoreless
They
game
never
right
show me
now,
penalties.
James, but an opportunity on the power play. You have to find a way to convert. Move that puck quickly and open
Oh,
up
boy, he
the
just got. You heard it, saw his hand move. Just dump that next time, Drew. Good save, Cod.
We got a stoppage as the puck sails over the glass.
So far, Tampa is dominating.
Advantage here.
Del Andrea wins the draw.
Deep in their own end.
Can't clear it.
Centering pass. Another pass.
Jan John Moser.
Dishes it off again here.
Whenever he gets in
Cover the net, boys. Good job.
gimme, isn't it? Well, not tonight. The goaltender
Owen Kadire having a stellar beginning of this game. 7 Mangiapane can't hold the puck. Sorelli, save by Kadire. He can't clear the puck either. Sorelli in the corner. Point.
And look at this puck movement here in the offensive.
There, just save by Kadire. God, we need to glove that one. Oh, Del Andre might be gassed, but he's going to try to have a chance here on the short hand. Walker save. He's still fighting. Mangiapane. Oh, good job getting a whistle, boys.
And we get a stoppage in play.
All right, let's get some energy out there. Good job. Del Andre. Nice work. Candyman on the draw with Lee. I don't do the PK line, so they kind of just surprised me. With Truba and Zadora. Zadora. I don't know if it's Zadora. Kadire.
Stopped by the goaltender at point-blank range.
This is an incredible push post to post, James, but I think that he has read the tendency of his opponent.
Oh,
extremely
when did the
well.
penalty end? I did not notice when the penalty
He was ready for
ended.
it.
More than half the period left to play. We're still scoreless.
Canavan, Lee, and Say. Tell middle school us about that.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
Don't tell us about that.
Well, it's a game of inches in it, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net.
Lee. I think we can blame that one on Brendan Lee right here. Missing the poke check. Then did Lee tip it? No tip by Lee. So maybe Cud should have just saved that one then. Yeah, we're gonna. Oh yeah, Cud. Yeah, that's. Yeah, we're gonna take back Lee. That's not your fault. Remember, I'm Mav Ryder when I have the controller in my hand, so I don't want to sound like I'm talking to a third person. I'm playing a character on an internet show. This is what Nostalgia Critic had to go through. You do, I'm playing a character. Doug Walker is a real name. Nostalgia Critic is a character. Maverick Ryder, a character. Oh, good tip. Is that Pasternak? Gensel. Doughty. Good D, Doughty. Ryan. To Lindholm. Lindholm on the half board. To Zadorov. Doughty. Puts it on it. Tip by Lee just wide. Truba has a lane. He's going to try to take it fresh off the bench. Saved by LNFL. Barkley Gaudreau with the dump in probably had this guy on a breakaway, but he's going to take it in the corner, whoever that is. Or Connor Geeky. James Van Riemsdyk with a spin around. Move to Canavan. Canavan shot. Love save LNFL. Bruins beginning to build back some momentum after Vultures start by the Tampa Bay Lightning. That's the proper word.
They had multiple scoring opportunities, and as a result, have the lead. The Bruins win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. In front, and a stoppage stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Here in the late goings of the period, Tampa Bay's ahead 1-0. Boston's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Sizzling shot, and he makes the save. Takes a knock, but he's still got the puck. A chance on the rush here. Steps inside. Gets the pass right back.
Can I get back in it? Oh, tell Andrea. Oh, she's trying to get it out.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check.
One Fogel.
And he's knocked
Tell
out
Andrea.
Jiricek stick handling in his own zone. Here's a shot. Gets a piece of it and will play on. Quick pass over to Ryder. The Bruins take possession in the defensive end. First period nearly in the books here.
Come on, get out of my freaking way.
By Dellandrea. Slides the puck ahead to Lindholm. Moves it around along the half wall. From along the wall, a shot. Ref blows the whip. So as the puck's covered up. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. Well,
All right, boys.
20 is in the books. Let's see
I think we got things back to being competitive once we after that goal score.
Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops.
They got to go after a lot. See, they got a lot of good chances, then it kind of got a soft goal. We've been in a lot of good chances now. We got to keep working. We're gonna get a goal. We know it. Come on, what the fuck?
You gotta expect that it's gonna get blown open soon if this pace continues.
Makes his presence known on the ice. Lead pass ahead.
That was just talent. He reached back and said, that's just talent. Need a goal. We just gotta get going. We need a goal. Come on, make a fucking pass. Why is none of these going through? Like 1 out of 10
The
kill.
coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense because this game's awfully close.
Lee's got it in the defensive end. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Oh, big time save by Oldefelt. Lots of time left in this period. Tampa Bay's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Boston's won the faceoff. Here's a short pass to Lindholm. Way too much congestion blocks that. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Here's a chance. Scores! Making 3 in a row.
Dude, I can't fucking
Takes the
see
puck at the point. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. From the right side, they gain the zone. Sends it down low. Passes it over. Strung along the wall. Here's a shot. Misses over the net.
Sometimes players get into those scoring areas. They try and get a little too cute, and that's a result right there, not hitting the net.
Moves it to Paul. Leo.
When you're hounding pucks and applying this type of pressure, it usually results in two things: a penalty or a goal.
The Bolts will play from the defensive zone.
Oh,
And he sidesteps the check there. And a stick in the lane to
That's
flex that one away.
I can't really explain how
And
it
he
happened.
takes the feed. Great stretch passes and connects. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. From the top of the offensive zone here. Moves the puck behind the net. Tampa Bay's gained possession. We're going to face off after the puck stays
Come on,
coming
let's
up.
get one before this period ends.
Tampa Bay's dominated right from the start.
2 goals
Their
and nothing.
offense clicking
Three's
on all
a lot.
cylinders, and they lead here in the second. Boston's won it. Now they'll go on the attack.
Oh, what a save! That guy was just how the hockey gods told me. It was not our day.
Ball's play continues. Can you feel the love tonight? Listen to this place here, Cheryl.
I can feel it, you can feel it, and he can feel it after that last save. Because you know what fans appreciate? They appreciate effort, James, and that's how that save was made.
Here's a chance in front. Oh, he comes up with a huge pad save as he kicks it aside. Here's a chance. Sends it out in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Here's a blast. Oh, what a save on the one-timer. He was dialed in there. Slides the puck across to Hedman. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack.
Goaltenders have to be able to read where the puck is going to, and he reads it perfectly as he has a strong push cross post and makes the save.
And that's deflected. The Lightning have taken possession along the wall. It's a 2-on-1. Feeds it over. What a great defensive play to end that rush. Into the attacking end. Boston's got the puck behind the net. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. Dismiss that chance. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off.
We played well. Just that one big save he had on Mangiapane kind of killed the Bucks. I can say that.
They lead it 3-0. Boston's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Blocked in traffic. Dishes it off.
Shoot! What are we doing? Shoot! That's the shoot button. He passed. I shoot. Shoot!
Centers get set as they're ready to
Ridiculous.
throw the puck again.
That's not my fault. It's nobody's fault except the stupid game. Stupid CPU.
And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. And one last save. Throws it on in from there.
Holy, what a chance. I didn't even know I could do that.
Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final.
All that I had to do was just hit off his back or something. Alright. Need an all-time comeback, boys.
And they are ready to drop the puck in period number 3. We are underway here in the third. Let's see if there's any sort of saving face at one end of the ice. Well, Pounder, we played more than 40
He went
minutes
through
here
his
in this one.
Bible the other way.
The Bullets have built themselves a hell of a
Why is everyone already
lead.
skating here?
This
isn't basketball.
James, and in order to do that, you need to manage the puck, keep it simple, and make smart decisions with it.
Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Picked up along the boards by Leslie. Made the stop on the play. Trying to get back on the attack now. Oh, he hit him and got all of it.
Oh, that's a tough one, James. You're along the boards. They don't have a lot of give. What that means, you're feeling it all.
And now it's over to Lindholm. Quick shot. Oh, it just gets a piece of it.
Dude, like, the CPU teammates, go to smarter spots. Get a rebound or something.
Drills them. Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. With some open space at center. Moves it quickly over to Paul.
Ryan, you were right next to the bench. Why didn't you line change? Josh Ryan, that was his fault.
So creative and free, and the reason why you play free because you're playing with a ton of confidence.
Embarrassing.
Afraid to put the puck to the net, of course, retrieve it.
The Lightning have shown no let up here in this third period.
Here change.
When you look at the scoreboard, it's lopsided and for good reason, James.
Selfish play.
Dominated the play. I mean, it has been tilted in one direction in their favor. They've known when to attack the net. They've been so strong on the puck. You know that the coach is going to be thrilled with this one.
Shakes off the coverage. Here we go, one-man rush. Boston's gained possession along the boards. Jostling for the puck, but still maintains possession. Feeds it down low. The Lightning have taken possession of their own end. Quick pass to Fogle. Tripped up on the play. Delayed penalty coming up. Grabs control of it at the point. Play is stopped, and here's the official call. The Bolts are going to serve 2 for tripping here.
We get one. Get the ball rolling.
Out there for the first time tonight.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
Moves the puck down low. And he somehow gets a piece of it with the glove to keep it out. All sorts of drama here in their own end. Down a player right now, Cheryl.
Under pressure, they've got to clear the puck.
The Bruins have it against the wall. Boston's got possession here in the neutral zone. Tampa Bay's looking to break out.
You just get hurt. Like, what do you get up?
Out of his own end. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. Quick feed to Lee. The Bolts gonna hold it.
What am I supposed to get? If anyone eventually comes, I know no one's here right now. If someone eventually, can someone tell me, like, what can make someone catch a pass? Like, this is getting crazy. Is it just how I developed? Like, did I not put pass catching? I can't change it now. But I don't think it would have been that low. Like, they developed.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And
Yes.
just out of reach.
Jesus
And
Christmas.
that's knocked away in the defensive end by Ryan. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck.
Fogle's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Boston's got possession of the puck. Tampa Bay's penalty is now expired. Big time stop there.
Coach will be happy with that, James. Didn't make the PK unit move at all. You have to create some motion, make adjustments based on what they're doing, and this power play unit didn't do any of it.
Nice zone entry from the right side. Dished on over to Paul. Tampa Bay's got into the offensive zone. All alone. Orange Wave hustle to break up the breakaway.
I don't.
Exactly why you have to
The
have
CPU
that
team's idiots. Like, they can make that pass through the slot, and I can't make one pass all day. Kadire, that was terrible positioning. It's not your fault, but, like, terrible position. Alright, well, this is a wake-up call. The inability to catch passes is, like, concerning. Alright. Leslie can play.
Tampa Bay's offense has been the story tonight, leading big time here in this third period. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Denies him with a save. And swats the puck out of midair. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Avoids the poke check. That's some smart heads-up defense.
I might need to look at, like, the slider. Like, what is going on? Like, this is getting crazy.
Comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Down the right side and into the zone. The Bruins have it behind.
Like, I've never seen it this bad. I'm just kind of, like, confused. And I don't, like, that wasn't a cut. Maybe I'm noticing it more because of the custom guys, and because I think it's that. But, like, the inability to catch pass, it's, like, kind of throwing it off. That might need to be fixed. I can't pass the fucking puck. I'm never going to do anything. I don't think, like, there's nothing I can do to learn how to do that better. You know what I'm saying?
And he keeps possession. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Centering key. And that's deflected off someone in front.
You got that one to Leslie, and they're like, nope, no more passes for you. Even though we'll make every pass go for Tampa Bay.
It's got the puck along the boards. Tried to get too cute with it and loses
When Hedman's been out there he should be gassed like my guys are when they get out there for 5 minutes and they don't change. Nope. Makes zero sense. But that's been a problem for years. I just noticed Hedman because I should have a breakaway and I see Hedman catching up. Why can't one of these passes like this?
Lee's got the puck. Oh, what a move! Put it off the post.
Lee's got to be so frustrated, James. He's hit the bar a number of times tonight just when he thinks it's going to go in. Here's the medal.
Alright, well that was an embarrassing performance.
That penalty's going to seal the deal here, James, late in the third.
We're going to have to improve from that. But they're like, again, I am genuinely concerned about the passing.
Lindholm's won the faceoff. They called this a business trip, and it was all business here. They get the job done and are moving on to the next round. And he comes up with the stop there.
Alright.
There's the horn.
Well, good first stream.
This one.
Probably wasn't even that entertaining. But it's the start. Hopefully, next time we stream, we get right back to the playoffs and we do our part. All right, everybody. Actually, no, that'll be a surprise for later. All right, take care. I forgot how to end a stream. There we go. Take care, everybody.